Hi everyone, welcome to Data Appreciation with Shino, and we'll be doing a Google Skills code lab. The lab is titled PubSub Quick Start Command Line. This is GSP095 Google Cloud Self-Paced Labs 095. So we've done some labs previously on PubSub, with the last one being the Quick Start console. Now we're doing the Quick Start with the command line. So just a reminder on what pops up. It pops up is a messaging service that is for exchanging event data among applications and services. So by decoupling senders and receivers, it allows for secure and highly available communication between independently written applications. PubSub delivers low latency dialogue messages and is commonly used for developers in implementing asynchronous workflows, distributing event applications, and streaming data from various processes and devices. So in this lab, we would do the following. We would create, delete, and list pop sub topics and substitutions. We'll publish messages to a topic, and we'll see how to use a pull subscriber. So this is an introductory level lab, and it assumes that I or whoever is doing it has little or no prior experience with PubSub, and it teaches the basic of setting up and using this Google Cloud service. So you actually have to have a browser, you have to have a Google Cloud account, you have to have, okay, so I know the Google Cloud account will be given to you when we log in. So this part of it here. So let's go ahead and start the lab. So starting lab is the green button here, and resources will be apportioned for this lab to a student ID. So prior to this, we had the lab access on this side, which is the left. Now we have it on the right. So remember, our Google Cloud Console will be opening it in incognito window if you are using the Chrome browser. So here we have our Google Skills Lab access to the Cloud Console. So we may or may not have the need to put in our password and username because we'll be signed in automatically. So we'd have to acknowledge and accept. So I think we've been signed in automatically. So check. So you can see we're incognito. So let's check if, yes, so we can see our student account has been logged in. So next, what we're going to do is, I think the Google team has made it seamless. You don't have to accept and go in automatically. So next we would go to our lab. Let's just hide this for now. So first we're going to activate our Cloud Shell at the top of the Google Chrome console. After that, we would be sure we're authenticated. So let's copy this after activating our Cloud Shell. So here is the Activate Cloud Shell button. Our Cloud Shell is coming up. We authorize it. Takes us back here. So you can see our project ID. Let's check. So you can see our student account. So we're ready to go. So let's look at our project. So we'll be seeing what we have here. This is it. This is our project, which is also what is in yellow here. So now we're going to look at PubSub basics. So as stated earlier, PubSub is an asynchronous global messaging service, and there are three terms in PubSub that may appear often: topics, publishing, and subscribing. The topic is a shared string that allows applications to connect one another through a common thread. Publishers push or publish a message to the cloud topic. Then subscribers make a subscription to a topic when they will either put messages on the subscription or configure webhooks or push subscriptions. Every subscriber must acknowledge each message within a configurable window of time. So to sum it up, a producer publishes messages to a topic, a consumer creates a subscription to the topic to receive messages from it. So this is our first task. So since we're using the command line, so let's do our first task. So let's copy this to create our topic. The cloud pops up topics, create my topic. So our topic has been created. It's highlighted. So let's check our progress. So remember, we are taking this through the command line, which is a, well, I say, faster way than going through the options which we used earlier. So here's the console. So next we're going to create two more topics. One will be called test one and the other will be called test two. So let's create first. I see the name written here, test one. Once it's created, we'll see it, test one. Create a second, test two. Now to see the topics we've created, we'll run the following command. We're going to list out our topics which we created. You can see our topics are listed out name by name. It's the message storage policy. 1, 2, 3. So you can see inside our output should look like this. So the topic with the region. Now we will now delete our test one and test two by running the following command. Pops up delete test one. I'll get the message deleted topic test two. So now we're going to try something else. We're going to see, let it delete test two again. Then it's going to respond to us. So you can tell us that it said error. Gcloud also failed to delete the following because it doesn't exist again. Now we're going to run the Gcloud pops up topic list command one more time to verify that we've deleted the topics. So let us verify that we've deleted our topics. Let's see what is remaining. So you can see only one topic is remaining, which is our my topic. So our second task now is to run subscriptions. So we'll run the following command to create a subscription called my subscription to the topic my topic. So remember, when we want to create subscriptions, we're creating the subscription underneath my topic. Let's copy this. It's like calling a child what you call with his surname. Once it's done, tell us that it's created it, so you see it has created it here. Created the subscription. So now we can check our progress. Good. Now I'm going to create two more subscriptions to my topic and run the following command to make test one and test two subscriptions. So let's here. Same thing for this. like to run before we ask it to be listed. So now I'm going to list them out. Go to list out our subscriptions. So now realize it's telling us to list subscriptions under my topic. I've listed them, listed subscriptions. So next, we have some questions. To receive messages published to a topic, you must create a subscription to that topic. So, yes. Now let's delete the test 1 and test 2 subscriptions and run the following command. So let's delete the subscriptions we created. Extra subscriptions we created. Lots of deleting right now. So the first one is deleted. We're deleting the second one. If it's completed. Now we'll see if the test 1 and test 2 subscriptions were deleted. I will run the list subscription command one more time. It has listed it out. We have only my topic subscription. So now, well, the next task, which is the publishing and pulling a single message. Here we'll go to learn how to publish a message to pop subtopic. We'll run the following command: publish the message hello to the topic that we created. So just call it hello Jarvis. Just giving us the message ID. Then next message. So we'll publish more messages to my topic. We'll run the following command. Then replace this my name with the food I like to eat. So you can do that with your name and the food you like to eat. So publish this. Let's go in there. Name is and then enter. The next is like to eat which food. Say pancakes. Next food. So G-Cloud topics message publisher thinks pops up is awesome. Let's do that. Changing any of the parameters here. Then we use the following command to pull messages just published from pops up topic. So let's use these to pull messages. The auto knowledge. Message IDs. Let's next we got this, and then we published four messages, but only one was outputted. So let's see. Delivery attempt success. So let's go and check the reason why. Now, it's important to mention a couple of features of the pull command that's often trip developers up. Using the pull command without any flags will output only one message, even if you are subscribed to a topic that has more held within it. So once an individual message has been outputted from a particular subscription pull command, you cannot access that message again with the tool command. So to see the second bullet for to see second bullet to see what second bullet is talking about, we'll run the last command 3 more times. You see that we output messages we published before. Now run the command the fourth time, we get different output since none was left to return. So we'll run the command again, but we learn how to run into the flag. So let's see. You can see the first message was Jarvis. Second message is the publisher's name is Shina. Third message, it's publisher likes pancakes. And the last message is pops up awesome. If we try it again, what do we get? We wait for it to come up. It said listed 0 items. Now, pulling all messages from subscriptions. Since we pulled all messages from our topic, last example, we want to populate my topic with a few more messages. Let's run the following commands. Publisher is starting to get the hang of pop sub. Let's see. So our message has been registered. Publisher wonders if all messages will be pulled. Put this in. Publisher will have to test to find out. Let's put this in too. So the next, we wait a minute to let topics get created. We run the pull command with the limit flag. So let's see if so all is in. So let's run this with the limit flag. Set the limit to 3. Let's see it here. So now that we've added flags, sorry, we know how to add flags to also command to output the ledger pull from images. We are well on our way to becoming a pop sub master. Congratulations. So So I think that come to the end of the lab, and we learn basics of pop sub subscriptions.